Doing what? That's a lot. You had that many clients? We're waiting for a while. Did they look bad or something?
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3.
Come on, fellas.
It's popping.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
you,
first
maybe?
and 10. Now Jones. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
Devin White.
It'll go as a
I was
loss
like,
of a
man,
yard
this
on the
slow ass
game's
lineman, I'm
first
about to
play.
dust his
Second
ass.
down. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, let's go. 59, check, 59. Ready to bring it. Let's go.
Jones on 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
What you gave up to give him?
Is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Some people just don't make sense to me. Like, what you think you want to drive, bro? Golly. A lot of times I make legend drafts, but I gotta talk to him about it.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Come on, let's go.
On first down, Brady.
Great fucking route.
It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Never make the mistake that
Or
the
free
slot
agent.
receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Madden.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Most people do for Madden.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Only one way to describe Ronald Jones' rookie season with Tampa Bay, and that's disappointing. Drafted to be their lead runner, just 23 carries on a team that ranked 29th in the NFL in rushing.
Giants fan.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
He take it to him.
Single receiver. 18, look for 18. 6-man. Check curl.
Now Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019. Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team.
Xavier McKinney, let's go. And Lorenzo.
Second only to Mike Evans.
I'm about to
on the
love this
Buccaneers.
defense in real life.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
The Broncos won the whole offseason.
To throw, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back.
I don't even know who the picture is got.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on
They
this
really
opening
did.
drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk
really
about
did
slinging
was
it,
like
you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Brady.
Out time,
Traffic,
shit.
and it's intercepted.
I'm cool with it.
Picked off at the 21. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3-and-out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you
I got out of there,
you
but it
wanna
looked
see
like
how
the whole
defense
fucking
reacts.
team.
It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Throwing Jones.
Let's
He's
go.
going to walk on deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants.
They got some speed over there.
Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now
Depending
on
on
the
who you
year.
gave vote.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Because you got Button and Dean.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
That's all you need. You just got to learn how to rotate them out.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh hell yeah! So like in cover 3,
The Bucs
you see
offense
like
set to begin their
where
next
it's like
possession.
purple
And there are
some
parts of their
spots.
last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course,
I
they'd
always
like to
move my
forget the
slow
inning, the
person
interception.
to
But they did put
whoever's
together,
guarding
Charles, a
purple.
nice sustained drive to get them
The
down
slow
the
good.
field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right?
Stuff
Because
like that.
once they do
And then the fastest person is the person you should put in the middle
no good to go
at the
back
top.
and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Because they
Finish
can cover
things
the
off.
middle
That's the only way
field.
you can get it done.
So if they're fast enough, you can
3-yard
just
loss
switch
to start the drive. They'll look to
use
make
them,
that
you know
up
what I
and
mean?
then some on 2nd and 13. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
54. Let's go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. And this is caught by
Man.
Evans. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
But I don't even see how they were
An
in the wrong
ex-teammate used
spot.
to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
I guarded
because
everybody
no
else
matter
for
what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I
Let's
think
go.
that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary
he doesn't have,
target
like,
for a
a
nice
shield.
game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
That's awful.
On
Good
first
fucking
down,
play, bro.
it's Jones, and he's got room. The 20, and all the way down
Good
to the
fucking
7-yard line.
I
A
committed like
big
a
run there by Jones. 41 yards on the ground. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Brady. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the 8-yard line now.
Come on,
Slide him over.
Throwing now is Brady.
Big
And
hit.
that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Toward the pylon, caught.
I don't understand why they ain't let me get that.
So this will be accepted as
That's
it
what
moves
I'm
the
trying to figure
offense backwards.
They're trying to hide from
So
the
on
coverage
4th
and let
down,
you know
on
you can't
comes the
throw to them.
Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the left
don't
half,
like
should be a fairly easy one here. Gay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10.
Oh, yes.
Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you
Spotlight
did
that
that.
guy.
Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
I don't know what the fuck I thought I was going to do. Who? Oh, yeah.
The Giants offense at
Pass
the
the shit,
line, ready
88
to begin their next drive. And for them, a
Shit.
touchdown their
My
last
dude was
go
at
around.
87.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I hope not.
It's Barkley on the counter.
All you had
And
to
this
do.
play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
That shit won't
The
go crazy.
loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men
Shit,
in the
you don't even
box. And
need
guess
more
what?
speed.
If you're
You could
going to do
probably find that in
that,
free agency.
you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Set. 10-2 stop.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now on on 2nd and 13. Jones, he'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
I could have not did that.
Gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League.
Yeah, I can. That's right.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Man, that was an accident.
Wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Yeah, I'm about to... No.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
Well, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go ahead and
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Man, I fucked that field goal up. The wind was blowing with me. I should have.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A dump underneath to Jones. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Beautiful kick.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
But
that is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Watch out, watch out. Hey,
I ain't gonna know that.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That's complete to Slayton.
Is Winfield fast? Get the fuck away from me, Dean.
And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That show pressed the wrong button again.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the kick by Rosas is good. Remember, with Rosas, there was some speculation last year in the preseason that he might not hold on to his job with the Giants.
But he certainly answered the challenge, didn't he? 32 of 33 during the regular season. 97% that is, and was named to the NFC Pro Bowl team. And by the way, at 6'3", 234, he can bench press your kicker.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on now, let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Oh, shit.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and
I should have
wanting more
known
of
that.
that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Yeah.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Control how your formation set up.
Following the pickup
So like
of 4,
this, I'm a
here's 2nd and
baseline every
6.
time.
Check 43. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
That's how they make you have people all
Here's
out of
Brady.
position.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Get up out of there.
He's picked off at his own
Boy.
47. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Going for the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know that dude.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
You're right.
Jones now on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
I don't know who that is, but you don't need to be in. Oh, Winfield.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
They just hold.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. They'll run it again with Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Bro, I can make the draft class tonight. I don't even fucking draft.
There, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Nah, I just use whoever they get.
This one through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
No.
So the drive stalls out
only time I draft is like
line, but they do get
really
3.
need
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of
I'm a Giants fan, so it's hard for me to cut anybody,
just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That shit didn't even send to nobody.
Wait, that 380. Yeah, right there. The rim. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Hey, check it.
Throwing again. Brady.
Oh, let's go.
And then some at midfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
I had no problems
a lot
last
of
game.
contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen
I can make
a
the
whole
draft
lot of
class. I
wide
could
open
do it tonight
receivers.
if you want me to.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
Now I'm talking
knowing each other's
the
moves
check.
all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. Brady now to throw. Flush to his right.
I ain't know what
He completes it to Evans. And the tackle
out here
going to be made at
scrambling
the
with Brady
41
and
as
trying
they
to
stop
guard
him a
everybody.
few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here's Brady to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player.
Dang, I thought I could
back that
that
covers
nigga slow as
passes
shit.
and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Dang, I could have picked that.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game.
Let's
but
go,
they're on the
Blake.
move. 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him
Not this
behind the
game.
line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Facts.
Brady. He finds his target.
I
It's
was higher
Evans.
up.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady going to throw.
Let's go.
And
Good
this will
draw.
be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job
I
just to
don't
make sure
know,
they
but
didn't
I ain't
complete it
picking.
on that play. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And 6 yards to go.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again. You'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Thought that blitz was coming.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book.
A lot of
He read it
times
like a
how we
book and
fucking
took it in
people
for
up
6.
is
And if they use their eyes well,
they
and their
move that fast
anticipation
receiver to the
skills,
slot.
they can make big plays just
If I
as
got
what
a
we
good
saw.
cornerback, I'll
A
jam
free
him.
safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions
you
on
were
this
gonna
drive,
fucking receiver.
and they'll
I was
probably
about
help
to
him
pick
a
that
little
one.
bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing
I was
again
gonna
on
say.
2nd down. Brady, blitz coming, and down he goes.
Say, how the hell he
We've
blocked?
been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this
did,
case,
but they
though,
still let
I
him
think he's
get
got
the
to make a
tackle.
decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady.
Let's go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Hey, man, I feel your pain
Just
right
nothing
now.
there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on second down.
Did you see
and
the
this one
jam?
incomplete as well. The Bucs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brady again. Finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Brady's throw there complete. 20.
This nigga slow.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take
I was
it
talking
into
to
the
the commission chat. One of the dudes saying it's going to be cheating if I make the drive close.
The Giants offense at the line.
It'll be
ready
fun,
to begin
bro. I
their
got
next
this.
drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing
I got
keep
like,
away.
Yeah,
I got
I think
about like
here's the
12 drive
situation.
shots.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones, catch made by Slayton. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That was wide open.
Now
I
the
thought
Bucs going to
I
use
thought I
the
was about
first
to
of
be
their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taken in at the 22. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
There's always enough time, bro. 3 and outs happen every day, B.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Great fucking
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski complete.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady to throw again. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. Brady now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I ran straight by this nigga. Oh my fucking God.
Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 17 yards out, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
And I don't know why he ain't tackled. We could have used some more time off the clock.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Don't back down. Truck is that.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
He fucked up. Hurry up.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
All right, y'all. We really can't
kick it. Going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Ready, break. Check, 59, 59. I know he ain't got it. Let's go.
Now Jones.
Let's go.
Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. Fights off the defender. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Here's Riley Dixon now. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be something.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Giants, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
How many of y'all came to win?